The Genesis story sets up a dualism essentially between us, those that are possessed by a soul, which is immaterial, and things. They do become things, those things that don't have a soul. The duality is made explicit as God talks with Adam and Eve. And I'll read you a few sentences of the Bible. Here goes. He's kicking them out of the Garden of Eden. He says, "And God blessed them, and God said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth." Well, that's not ambiguous, is it? You get this, go take care of it. Improve it. Now, I remember asking my mother why it was okay for us to kill animals when I was a kid, but it wasn't okay to kill people. Well, her answer was because animals don't have souls. Now, that is obviously exactly the belief system that my family had carried into the wilderness in order to subdue and improve it. All of that doesn't have a soul. The relationship between our society and the environment was broken, well, millennia before, back when we were in Europe somewhere. All of this is based on a fanciful and erroneous idea about there being two kinds of reality. The assumption of two realities, a spiritual one and a material one, became foundational to the European Christian mind and hardened into a story of why the majority of Europeans needed to be subjugated to the church and to the particular monarch of that area. It was called the Great Chain of Being, and it postulated a pure God, pure spirit up at the top, and rocks and stones down at the bottom. And we, poor souls, being soil-like in some ways, we're halfway in between. Between, in this mapping of reality, well, that's why the kings have to rule you. That's why you have to listen to the priests. You have to listen, and they will tell you to improve the world and feed us, the animals. Subdue the earth and take dominion over it. God approves, the king approves, and you, dear European peasant, have no choice in participating in this because God says you must. Well, there's only one little problem with this great chain of being. It's not true. It's the biggest lie ever, I would say, that human beings ever perpetrated. This misunderstanding of reality has robbed billions of people through the generations of having flourishing lives. And it's plundered the earth's resources. It's driven many species to extinction already. And now, surprise, surprise, we face extinction ourselves. A broken relationship, the UN calls it. Yeah, that's a pernicious idea.